If you have not appeared for SSB, I tell you, you have missed something in your life. This is the most wonderful experience one can really have as far as the interview facing is concerned. If you come out with the flying colors, and I am sure most of you will be, I tell you, the amount of confidence you are going to have in yourself will be colossal. By any chance, if you don't make it, then I give you guarantee that wherever you go for whatever interview, either in the private, corporate, or in the UPSC, this experience will take you all along to clear any interview in the world. That is my promise to you. Now, as far as this particular video is concerned, this is not actually video, this is my experience. This was shared with some of the college going students who went for SSB for Remounted Veterinary Corps. Now, there must be something specific for them, no doubt about that, but SSB is common for everybody. Whosoever wishes to go to the army as an officer has to go through the SSB. So I am sharing my experience with you. It will take quite a bit of time, it is long, but I give you guarantee. If you see this video, and this is not video, I told you this is my experience. If you see this video, listen to each word of it. Let me have my assurance for all of you. It is going to be colossally beneficial to you. So wish you all the best. Take care, and I want to see each one of you as an officer in Indian Defence Forces.
Hi, good evening. This is Colonel Virendra Kumar. I have delivered the presentation to you regarding how to crack the SSB for RVC. It was specific to you, but some of veterinarians, young veterinarians, they could not attend it. So then Dr. Dinesh suggested that I deliver this presentation to you. So this I am recording in my house only. The only thing in between, you will get some background sound, so please don't mind that. And I'm sure since I have got a very good microphone with me, so you will be able to hear me clearly. So let's go ahead. This is basically the main gate of SSB Allahabad. Some of you will be going there. And this is main gate of RVC Center and College, Meerut, Sahni Gate. Once you go for training, you will be going to this place. So let us be very clear that I will be very specific to you. So for others, it is not applicable. You will be going there only. Now the question is how to clear SSB. It is $1 million question, and if you go to YouTube, you will find at least 100 videos, each one deliberating on his experience in SSB, how he cracked it or how he failed it. So we will focus on cracking SSB, how to clear it. Now the first question which I have got to you is why you wish to join the army, especially the RVC. Now the point why I am asking this question is, when you go to SSB, everybody is going to ask you the same question. Whether it is the psychologist, whether it is the GTO or the president or your friends, I'm sure even your family members, they must be asking the same question. Why you wish to join RVC? Is there something special about it? Whatever it is. But the most important point is, what is your real answer to it? Why you wish to join army or RVC for that matter? You are full-fledged Deshbhakt. So yes, I'm sure you are. You are a patriot, no doubt about that. But if you serve in the villages, probably you can do a better job there. You can serve the country as well. So that answer has to come from inside you. It cannot be anybody else's answer. Now, probably for somebody who is a vet, it is a wonderful career. There is a charm in uniform, especially the army uniform. There is a big charm in the uniform. There is a big charm in the rank. People respect you. You get good pay and status in the society, and probably you get good marriage proposals as well. Now all these are realistic questions, so be realistic. If you tell somebody in SSB कि सर मैं तो देश के लिए खून बहाने के लिए तैयार हूं, so that will not be the right answer. Yes, I am going to do my duty for the country, and I think if I join RVC or army, I will be able to do justice as a professional, as a doctor, or as somebody who wishes to serve the nation. Other things, yeah, it looks after me, I am sure. It is a good profession, good job, good career, good status. So be realistic. Test will be on the first day, and if you are out on the screening test, then obviously you will not go ahead. But if you are positive, you are bold, you are prepared, you will move ahead. I do not have any doubt about it. Now, I have told you there are 3 who are going to assess you. Don't get perturbed. Somebody is assessing me. In life, everybody is getting assessed at every stage of life. So don't have any issue with that. Now, who all are going to assess you other than these 3 gentlemen? Your competitors. In most likelihood, they will be from one of the veterinary colleges, or vets for that matter, serving somewhere. In addition to that, there will be mess staff. So in case there is any problem in the mess, some complaint, probably some hot discussions, because once people are in competitive mode, they usually get into hot arguments. And that mess staff is going to notice that. By any chance, if the discussion really gets hot, they are going to report it also. So don't get into that thing, get into the pleasant interaction. After all, they all are vets. I have already told on the group, it is not a zero-sum game, by the way. Means if I am selected, it means others will not be selected. No, it is not like that. For example, in a group of 10, you can see even 6 getting selected, or 7 getting selected, or even nil but a nil getting selected. And reason is very simple. They are looking for officer-like qualities. Rather than they don't have the cutoff, look, you can select only one. No. That merit will be made at the army headquarters, RV directorate only. SSB job is basically to whether yes or no. Yes can be as many as possible depending on their parameters. Now on the right side, I have written, are you required to be a bodybuilder? No, absolutely no. But are you required to be obese? Absolutely no. You are required to be a normal, physically fit guy as per your age profile. If you are in the age group of say 24, 26, how you should look like, by the way? You should look like a Keen Kumar, energetic, that sort of person. Are you required to be handsome? Because people say all army officers are really handsome. No. Army will make you handsome, don't worry. Once you put on the uniform, you will look handsome. There should not be any doubt in your mind. Are you required to be well connected? No. Because no connection will work there. No reservation will work there. No affiliation will work there. Can you apply some source? Forget about it. You try, you fail, rejected immediately. Is it a must that you should be from an army family? No. If it is, it may give you some advantage, but not directly. It can be indirectly only, and I will tell you how. That psychologist, that GTO, they are going to interact with you 4 to 5 days. So it will be informal. For first 3-4 hours, you will be slightly rigid. I will tell this thing, I will not tell this thing. I'll do like this, I will not do like this. After that, your reality will come out. You should not have any doubt about it. So, that GTO gentleman, he is going to have lot of informal discussion with you. What sort of discussion? Okay, Gaurav, where are you from? Sir, I am from Delhi. Okay, your father? Sir, my father is working in the central government. Oh, which ministry? He is working in the urban development ministry. Okay, where all you studied? Sir, I studied like this. Acha, Gaurav. Okay, okay. You studied in that RK Puram college. Okay, okay. How is that? Good? Yes, sir, it is very good. So, what was your percentage, by the way? Sir, I got 75%. What all you did? Sir, I did, other than the academics, I was playing tennis and probably sometimes volleyball. You know, and you don't have to tell a lie. Sir, I was good in group discussion. I was a good debater. You know, all those things. Now, he's going to ask you about your parents, and once you tell that your father is in the army, then he's going to ask you, where have all you been? All over India? Abroad? Where? So now that gives you an advantage of diversity. Okay, this gentleman, he has been to Bangalore, he has been to Chennai, he has been to Bikaner, he has been to Hisar, he has been to all over India, including J&K and Northeast. So now he can handle the diversity without any problem. So that gives you an advantage. Once you handle the diversity, what advantage you get? You be popular in the group, because you will be able to interact with somebody who is coming from South, probably somebody who has come from Haryana. So that advantage you get, and they understand it. But that is the end of it. Are you required to be popular among girls? If you have got a girlfriend, GTO is asking you, you don't have to tell a lie. Yes, I have got a girlfriend, sir. Will you marry? Sir, right now, yes. Yes, we are making up our minds, sir. You know, you don't have to tell a lie, because once you tell a lie, what is going to happen? And it is not about girls only, for anything for that matter. If you tell a lie, sooner or later it will be exposed, and I will tell you how. Means in subsequent slides. So you are not supposed to be, not required to be extraordinary guy. You are required to be a good gentleman, genuine all-rounder who can do well in studies, and that is already proved because you came from veterinary college, and who can deal with diversity, who can deal with ladies, who can do some hard work, who is physically fit, who takes life as it is coming to him, and who is taking lessons from life. Now that is very important. For example, during the discussion, this thing came out that you got less marks in class 10th. And then you say, okay, sir, in 10th also I got say around 68, 69, 70%. 12th also, sir, I got less marks, sir. So then, you know, he's getting an idea, okay, look, this guy, he knew that he's getting less marks, even then he did not work hard. Wherever you have succeeded, and you have taken the lesson, that is a very positive development. And he's going to ask you, by the way, sooner or later, he will ask you from where you have taken the lessons in your life. You can't say, sir, I was bitten by somebody on this account in class 8th also, 10th also, 12th also, veterinary college also, and probably during the train journey to SSB also. No. Take the lessons very clearly. Be clear about it. You ought to be clear. Others will follow. You are required to be normal human being, balanced, disciplined. GTO is going to ask you, when did you reach Bhopal? And if you say, I reached one day before, then his question will be, why? Sir, because I wanted to relax before I go for SSB. Now, what impression he is getting? He is getting the impression that this gentleman is a good planner. He is an organized guy. You got my point? So, it is very important. Suppose he asks you a question as a army officer, you will keep on moving around in entire India. There will be hardships. Sometimes you may not get accommodation, sometimes the traveling will be issue, sometimes the kids will be, all those things. He's going to mention it. And if you say, sir, in that case, I will be in big trouble if I have to travel all over India. Now, that is not a right answer. It means you are not ready for hardship. He will conclude it this way. This gentleman, he is not ready to go all over India. He is not ready to face the hardships of normal army life, and he has come to clear SSB. Be clear about it. Now, good awareness level. You are not appearing for a super GK competition, but you must know that in America there are elections for the president which are going on. There are elections in Bihar. You can't say you are not aware. Sir, I am not a political animal. Fine, but you are somebody who is an Indian citizen, should know what is happening in India. Or they ask you who is the president of China, and you say, sir, I don't know, I never met him. Now that will be a big joke. You are supposed to know lot many things which we have not personally seen. And nowadays on Google, every information is there. Now, for example, JTO asks you some question and you say, sir, sorry, I really don't know. Okay, fine. Rest assured, next day also he is going to ask you the same question. And reason is very simple. He wants to check up whether in between you checked up or not. Whether you have shown any desire to learn, desire to inquiry. Be careful about it. Because president, when on the last day you will be going for the president interview, maybe that he may ask the same questions, and this is all deliberate. They want to test you. Okay, look, first day you didn't know, second day also you did not know a simple thing that who is the Chinese president or whatever it is. Be very, very careful, generally aware all the current issues. After all, you are a professional graduate. It's not really a difficult exercise. Now, your desire to do well and respect for yourself. It reflects in your body language, in your keenness to do the job, the josh. I'm not talking of over enthusiasm, but I am talking of normal human beings, normal young professional who has got the entire life ahead. If he is not keen to achieve, then who is going to be keen to achieve? Same career consciousness. GTO will ask you, okay, look, probably if you join RVC up to Lieutenant Colonel, yes, possible. After that, you will be superseded. What you will do? There is a lot of frustration, and it's a hierarchy-oriented organization. Rank matters. What you are going to see? Obviously, sir, when the river will come, I will find out how to cross it. Today, yes, I'm not really very sure what all inputs by the organization will be required at that particular time for promotion. But the point is, today I am sitting at this junction to clear SSB, and I'm very keen that I do it. I'm not going to be disappointed what may or may not happen after 20 years. Now you see, show your josh, show your keenness. Show that you are living in your present. You are not living in your past or the future for that matter. You should plan for the future, but live in present. Now, courageous. Normal situation reaction test. It will be there maybe in the screening test or otherwise also when psychologists handle you. You are going in a train, there is a girl and she is being teased by 6 gundas. What you are going to do? Sir, I'll kick all the 6 out of the train. Is it possible? You are a simple human being. It's not a Hollywood or Bollywood movie. How can you kick out 6 guys and they are all with knives? No, sir, I will be able to handle them. Okay, they are 10, then what you will do? In army, they don't require those people who are not realistic. Optimism, realism, both. Okay, sir, I'll manage. I will manage to get the help of all the people around. I will look for a RPF guy. I will look to dial 100, or I will tell somebody to dial 100. Look for your options. They are looking for somebody who is managing the things. Have the purpose of life. Purpose of life is something bigger than clearing SSB or something. It's not that SSB is everything, but yes, I'm making an effort and I'm going to clear it. It should be absolutely clear in your mind. Now, this psychologist, what he's going to do? There will be word association test, situation reaction test, thematic appreciation test, blank wall, self-description. Get into practice. Word association test. Simple. The house, there is a beautiful house. Rose, sir, rose is a beautiful flower. The only thing, unless you practice, you will take time to do it. Okay. And again, even for the sake of repetition, I'm telling you that you ought to be positive in your life. Look for the positive things in your life. Teacher, sir, I've got wonderful teachers. School, sir, I studied in a good school. Principal, my principal was highly disciplined guy and I learned. Positive. Dog is a loyal animal, sir. I love dogs. You ought to be positive. You ought to be positive. Self-description test. I am such and such. I am hard-working, sincere, dedicated person. Whenever I decide to do something, I finish it off. I am disciplined. I generally don't take the things for granted. Be positive. It does not mean I am Prime Minister of India. Or I will be, you can't say, sir, I will go to Mars. अरे Mars पे जब जाओगे तब देखा जाएगा. Be positive, realistic. There will be a lot of, questions or probably word or sentences you will have to react. So, keep listening. Keep listening very carefully whatever your psychologist says, whatever your GTO says. Not that you frame the answer before. First listen, then frame the answer. But once you do practice, you will not fail. I give you guarantee. Now, in the entire SSB scenario, help out each other. I told you it is not a zero-sum game. Most of the people, they get into this hyper competitive mode that if he does well, I will not do well. It's not like that, absolutely. It is not there in life as well. Provide support, help out people. It is always appreciated. You are under observation there. GTO observes you. Now, on the first day, there are 10 obstacles. First day or second day, whatever it is, because one group goes to the GTO group task, another comes to the individual obstacles, all that is. There are 10 obstacles. There are marks allotted as per the seniority 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever it is. Some of them are difficult. You will have to be physically fit, high energy level. 4 or 5 days, you require high energy level. Take multivitamin. Get your blood test done. If you have got low hemoglobin, obviously where from you are going to get the energy. Get it right. Get the deworming done. Before SSB or otherwise also in life, you are supposed to be high energetic person, young person. Okay. So now, there are certain obstacles which may not be easy. For example, Tarzan swing, tiger leap, all those things. You have to do in 3 minutes, total 10 obstacles. They are watching you. whether you are hesitant for the leap, that tiger leap. Okay, they are watching you. In case you can repeat it, you get additional marks. So if you can do practice, nothing like it. Beautiful. Get hold of some army unit nearby. Do this obstacle course. Do it as many times as possible. Now, advantage is, I'm not talking of these marks which you get. What I'm talking of is, once you repeat, your entire group, say total 1 plus 9, 1 you, 9 other guys. All the 9 guys, now they know this gentleman, Rakesh, he is a sincere soul for this SSB and he is good. You will earn their respect. And it will be very helpful to you during the group task. The moment you repeat, I give you guarantee, they will be in awe of you. Even GTO will recognize, look, yes, Rakesh is the guy, physically fit guy, well organized. You don't have to do from the sequence 1, 2, 3. Get hold of, by any chance, if you are not able to do one. For example, you have not been able to do tiger leap. Tiger leap, in any case, you should plan to do. Tarzan swing, tiger's leap, you do practice, okay? Don't miss out on that thing because that has got different connotation. But by any chance, if you miss one odd, sky has not fallen, okay? Sky has not fallen, move ahead. There are some obstacles, this is probably the Tarzan swing, this is the Burma bridge, not very difficult. Actually, none of these obstacles are difficult. The difficulty is in your thought process or in your planning. If you do practice, you will never wrong. These are the tasks. Group discussion. Group discussion, you can see lot of videos on the YouTube. Group discussions. Try to start it off. Then you get straight attention of the GTO. Yes, this boy, this gentleman has got initiative. By any chance you don't know the topic, it's quite possible because after all you are human being, you cannot know each and everything. By any chance, then wait for somebody to open. The moment he finishes it off, you take off. It should not be tu me. You will get your chance. Come out. By any chance, if you really could not make the head and tail out of that topic, let 3 or 4 guys speak, you summarize it. Add one odd point. Same thing happens wherever you are held up. Get hold of good book. I have already told you. Get hold of something. Somebody can, in the army unit, you can do some obstacle course, GT. Well, that though what I am telling you is quite comprehensive. Then you have got the snake race. I'll show you the photo and then explain. Now lecture it. You will get 3 minutes to speak for 3 minutes. So your general awareness level should be good. Half group task, 3-4 people, they are given a task. In the entire task scenario, they are going to give you a bully, they are going to give you a rope, probably some plank, and they will tell you, look, cross this obstacle, do this. Then, there will be command tasks in which you will be told, you are the leader, this is your team. Now, command task has got a different connotation. In the sense, they want to see you as a leader. Once you are in command, get hold of the people. Ramesh, you do this. Suresh, you do this. Rakesh, you bring this. Not that, Rakesh, what should I do? Now, in that case, you are not the leader. Somebody else is leader. So, you have to prove that you can, once given the authority, you can command the people. And army is nothing but the officers are there for what? They are there for to command the people. Okay? So, all those things are very important. In command task, you have to get 7 people or 8 people, whatever is the number. Now, after you finish off your command task, somebody else will do the command task. He also supposed to get somebody. Now, if you develop the good equation with your group, everybody is going to call you. And Why they should call you? Because they are aware or have got the faith in your capability. So be careful about that. You don't have to pick up any fight or argument with anybody, not required. And I told you this is not a zero sum game. Now this is the normal group task. Now in the body language, suppose GTO is somewhere here, what he is seeing? Now he is seeing is this chap is trying, this chap is also involved, that chap is also part of it, other people they are watching, and the gentleman who is, probably he may be less interested. You can make out from the body language that, that this gentleman, he has come ahead, must have come on this plank only, and now he has taken the rope, he is guiding other people. Maybe you have to show your initiative, cooperation, capability to do action, execution. And you don't have to shout, by the way, during the entire GTO affair. Don't look at the GTO, he will look at yourself. Don't worry, he will know. Even if he is not looking at you, he will look for you. This is the snake race. 1, 2, 3, there may be other guys, there may be some, this thing must be carried. It's a teamwork, So it has to be taken across. Now this chap, he is there first, he reached. Now he is helping others. So you can help others. Cooperate with others. You can't, suppose this guy is there, he can't bullshit this guy. Look, you are not doing a good job. You are a very poor implementator. No, all are team members. So show it off that way. This is very useful. They can make it out. This is the snake race. So these are the tips. I have taken it from Google. You also read it. What I have told you, this is all there. Follow the rules and regulations. Listen to the GTO when he is elaborating the rules and regulations. Follow them. Very simple. It's not, by the way, nothing is out of the world as far as the SSB is concerned. The only requirement is you should be on your own. Don't try to be cheeky, scoring the points. GTO, he will make out. Even if somebody is keeping quiet, he will be able to make out that this chap is a leadership material. So there is no point in being cheeky or letting somebody down. Even GTO is going to ask you during informal discussion, okay, there are 8 or 9 guys, who is good? Then you tell, sir, this Rakesh is good. Be honest, because he's going to tell it, by the way. You tell, sir, this Rakesh is a useless guy. Now, another 7 people, they say Rakesh is a wonderful guy. So now who is the bad guy? That alignment you have to bring it. And that should be there. Everywhere. Complete alignment, what you are talking to GTO, what you are writing with the psychologist, or anywhere for that matter. You don't have to tell a lie. There is no way. He is asking you hobbies. Okay, sir, I am good in football, or probably I am good in volleyball. Were you there in university team? Yes, sir, I was captain of the volleyball. Now, yes, he knows. Now, captain of volleyball university, and here you are obese. So what impression the GTO is going to take? Or probably captain of university volleyball captain, and in individual task, he was nowhere to be seen. He could not clear a significant number of obstacles. So he gets a poor impression. But once you do obstacles and then you say, look, sir, I was fit because I have been a sportsman throughout. I was university volleyball captain. Obviously he will be impressed, even if he doesn't show it. But then he asks you, okay, who is the last Olympic volleyball champion? Though he may not himself be knowing, but he wants to test you. He wants to test your confidence level, and you should know it. Whatever you are saying, whatever you are doing, that has to be in alignment. That has to be in alignment. There is no way out it. No cheeky business. And incidentally, each one of us, why we should not be leader of ourselves or the people whom we are supposed to look after. What do you do in your home when you go on leave? Obviously, you provide help to your father, to your mother, or probably the siblings. That is what? That is leadership only. So it counts. Group discussion, I have already told you. Active listener, start off with, in case you don't know the topic, no personal comments, no hot discussions, no anger. Do not spoil the relationship, because if you spoil relationship during group discussion, during with somebody, for example, now during command task, that gentleman will not call you. So be very, very careful. So respect to others, their opinion. There can be topics where there will be difference of opinion, because topics itself can be controversial. So it is perfectly all right. This is the lecture 8. Lecture 8, 3 minutes, got ready, and now tell the people 3 minutes, yes, get ready. Your awareness level must be good. They cannot argue with you, so you have got all the liberty to say whatever you feel like. Generally be on the mark, but sometimes you are struck up. Make sure that you make a side cut, in the sense that 3 minutes something or the other must be coming from you, and a bit logical. What GTO is looking for? Initiative, your drive. Suppose you are there with a negative energy balance, long face, tired. Obviously, what impression is going to make out? Your keenness, team building, common sense. Just see, jumping the barrel. Some of the people, they jump the barrel. The moment GTO says, they just take it off without listening even, because they have been told something during the coaching session, and here probably the GTO is telling that different thing. But they have got their mind set on that thing, what he was told in the coaching. No, listen properly. Listen, then act. His body language, be careful about it. Tips to prepare, I have already taken it from Google. Look at the Google. Do it this way. Get some practice. Get hold of some army unit, I have already told you. Read each and every word. And then make your plan. Now, is it an advantage to be a sports person? It's a normal question. I told you, you will be physically fit. Obstacle course, you will get an advantage. Informal discussion, you will get an advantage. Now, by any chance, suppose you have been university volleyball captain, and then GTO has been a good volleyball player. Obviously, whatever you say in our life, decision making is always influenced by emotions. You call it stereotyping, you call it halo effect, it makes a difference. If you can explore it, why not? Why not? Your volleyball should give you an advantage. I hope I am making some sense too. Alignment in your personality, I have already told you. Whatever you tell to GTO, the same thing. Corroboration. You say, I am football captain, and then he asks you about Maradona. You say, sir, I don't know. Who is he? You got my point. So it has to be alignment that way. And it should be everywhere, by the way. Suppose he asks you what your father thinks about you. Sir, he thinks I am a wonderful, intelligent guy who is going to do very well in life. And when GTO asks you, or another occasion he is going to ask you, what do you think about yourself? And say, sir, I am very lethargic. So obviously now he has got an impression his father is thinking something else, and he is actually something else. So that alignment has to come in your personality. I have mentioned all these points. Please go through these points. Bring the alignment. Now, president's interview. The last part, and sometimes it is very crucial in those cases, especially the borderline cases. In my case, it was 30-second interview because probably I was already through. When president interview is taking quite a bit of time, you should be very clear that you are a borderline case. I'm not generalizing it. Okay, sometimes it can be otherwise also, but normally this is the trend. Now, he may ask the same questions which the GTO has asked you. He may ask simple questions. Generally, at what time do you get up? What your parents expect you? How do you feel you have done this in this SSB? Be very honest. Bring the alignment. Bring the alignment. Be properly dressed. Be on time. Sometimes they can put up some situation just to test you again, suppose you are a borderline case. Be systematic. Do some practice. Do some practice with your friends who are going for SSB. What reaction you are going to show in case, there is an accident in front of you. Show your positive approach. Show your keenness to serve the people. Show your keenness to make the effort, put you out of the comfort zone and help out the people. All these things, they make a difference. And I'm not saying you do it for the interview's sake. You do it in your normal life. And if you do that, I can assure you not only that you will be through in SSB, you will be through in life as well. So all the best and thank you so much. Thank you.
There is one more request actually. I'll request you to subscribe the channel, like and share so that I can put up more videos. Let the information be useful to everybody. So we'll request you to share with your friends. Thank you once again.